The lows, the struggles. Good games on the studio struggle. Focus on the matcher. Von the matcher. That for best. The lows, the struggles. Good games on the studio struggle. Focus on the matcher. Von the matcher. That for best. The lost, the struggles. Wie sie gedacht ist, wie sie bleiben, alles was für Minus. Da warst du es nicht erledigt, du dich das nicht bei Ritus. Scheint es an, wir sehen dich klar, kann man denn nicht bisher.
Sanbona, welcome guys to another one. It's another episode of The Lows on TGC, that being the ground conversation. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. If you're here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And other than that, your boy Stella is here. We've got Tabo over here and we've got Ghostman over there. How are you, bro?
Can't complain.
We are good.
Oh, good.
You're nice, my dog.
Clean and smart.
Away. Let's jump to it. Let's not waste time. Let's not waste data. Let's not waste Wi-Fi. It's another one, guys, and today it's a big one.
Yeah, you can see the location.
You can see the location.
Yeah, when?
Change of location, Baba.
Not the
Things are
normal
getting
one.
serious.
VSOP location.
Not
The normal one.
Not the normal one. So, guys, you know what's on the table today.
Mm-hmm.
Men don't open up to women. And the question is why?
Hey.
Yeah. So this convo basically it's more on the women. Women are supposed to take notes.
Educational for the women. Not the girlfriends, but the women.
Yeah, it's very educational for women, this one. Because us as men, we barely open up to women. Most of us, we don't want to open up to women. Yeah, because guys are like, hey, if hi. So women don't know why. And some men also don't know why. They know that they can't open up, but they don't know why they can't open up. You know. So, Ghostman, let's start at your side, bro. You know, like, we don't open up to women. And the funny thing is that women want us to open up to them.
Yeah, true.
Why can't we open up to women? Let's help them. Let's rescue them, guys.
I think one thing that I know is that most of the time, women tend to use. Okay, when you open up to a woman, sometimes that day when you guys have an argument and you are disagreeing on something, they tend to use that against you. Do you understand me? So that's why most times men decided to keep things to themselves because they feel like sometimes sharing such things to a woman, it's like, I don't know, it's like another part of a man that it's sort of like you're saying to the woman that you're weak. So we don't want to show the weak side of us, even though it's a trauma that we experienced maybe back in the past. So we know that, okay, once I tell her, the things that I used to go through in my life and everything, that day is going to come whenever maybe you guys are disagreeing on something. She used that against you. Or maybe she tells their friends, I have friends, my man told me this and this. And now you find that now, instead of one person knowing this thing, the whole friends now, the whole world knows about it. That's why maybe sometimes we decided, let's just keep it to ourselves because what's the use? And some of them, when you open up to them, they tend to sort of like judge you already. Do you understand me? So sometimes if you're a man, you don't want a woman to look at you in that side of, or in that way of saying, you're too weak, man. So we decided, let me just keep it to myself, even though I know that it's eating me. Do you understand me?
So I'd rather die in silence.
Imagine. Yeah,
so basically, we can't be vulnerable. We can't be vulnerable. It's not a safe space. So it's more like, women haven't created a safe space for us. Jeez.
Yo, man, this one is very tricky, man. Because we have to look at it from another angle. We're told Indotaikali. That's the first.
Yeah, you see that one?
It's default settings, Indotaikali. You grow up knowing Indotaikali. So why are you crying now?
Imagine.
And it's not like only guys knows that indoda ikali. Even the females knows that
They're the ones that
indoda
says
must
that.
not cry.
Imagine.
So now, if you are the one crying, you're not indodaring enough.
Mm.
And it's very difficult, man. Because I feel like, personally, guys go through more traumas than females. I know it's a debatable issue. Yeah, it's a very debatable. But I feel like a lot of guys, imagine being a guy unemployed, going for a lady to propose yourself. She's also unemployed.
Yes.
But she's going to say, you're not on my level.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
trauma.
You are the
Basi-
one who's unemployed, not her.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So only guys are the ones that are that must be labeled as unemployed more than girls. Someone would only say, you are not up to my standard. But if you check the caliber, she doesn't even have a standard.
Jeez.
Just that she bought clothes from Temu or Shein. Now I can't. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So she measures her caliber based on what you wear, and you have to measure your caliber based on what's on your bank account,
Yeah.
based on what you drive. Because even with driving, there's levels.
Yeah.
You drive a Tesla, they drive a Polo, they're
Imagine.
above you. You drive a Polo, they drive a Golf 6, they're above you. Like this.
It keeps going up.
Yeah, it keeps going up, and that trauma is only witnessed by guys, because with a female, you can buy your R6.50 dress on Shein and then get a guy that drives a GD6. You are sorted by just like that. That's less trauma. But what about the guy that built from scratch with a lady, Ashayeli Fiat Uno, and then when everything is starting to come to light, I meet someone that drives a A4.
Yes.
It's shy.
Then now you are not on her level.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a saying that says a poor woman can be saved by a rich man, but there's no one that can save a broke man.
You see.
Yeah.
So it's deeper. It's deeper than just what we're talking about, because it goes with the psych.
Men's mental health.
Yeah, nobody. I feel like even though there's this programs as Kulumendota and everything.
As cool men, my daughter.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing enough. Because imagine opening up to a lady which you believe. Let's say, because there's diseases or there's dysfunctional issues, like let's say sexually, for instance. Things are not doing very well. Sharp. Now you go to men's clinic, they recommend 1, 2, 3. Now you have to open up to your lady, Pela, because she's the one that's supposed to get the service. And then she tells you, firstly, when you can't make it function,
It functioning is dependent.
hey, now you have to drink abuma
Cobra. Niva what's baphuze cobra these days.
And kombucha.
Yeah. Now you
Empesu.
stimulate yourself.
Yeah.
And then if you stimulate yourself, she doesn't come back home. Now you have to see yourself.
Imagine.
So with what I'm hearing for you guys, it sounds like men do open up to women, but they no longer open up to women because when they open up to women, women betray them.
Yeah.
It's like guys are having a bad experience with women. They're like, say now we open up Sisi, but whenever we open up Sisi was betrayer, Ganjan, because they weaponize the things that we have told them about us. Siba vulnerable gubo, but us after being vulnerable gubo, they take that information, they wait for rainy days, and then they weaponize that thing.
Dog, I've seen guys that open up to strangers in terms of females. Because they know, there's a huge possibility that I'm never going to meet this person again. Then they're going to open up so deep to their darkest places
Sure.
just to breathe. Because this thing, it piles up.
It piles up. Well, if you don't offload, it piles up.
Yeah, it piles up. Yeah, so, Lao Machita would prefer, I'm going to talk to a person that I'm not a therapist. They're going to, bruh, I've been to Groove. Ne? And then you're going to come across a person you don't know.
Sure.
For me, it's females. They want to tell you things and you ask yourself, bro, why are you telling me this thing?
Exactly.
I don't know you, you don't know me, but why? And it's deeper things. Some witness rape, some are being molested at home, some like there's a lot going
A
on.
whole lot of things.
But you would ask yourself, bro, like, this thing is too much for you.
Kangakanani mina.
Yeah, young taller dog.
Yeah.
If you offload this thing to me, where am I gonna offload these things to? So with females, dog, I feel like, maybe there's less educational information in terms of like how to behave with certain information. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think with from what you said, Ghostman, it's in their nature, you know, because I think also some other guys will argue, would say women are manipulative and all that. So before we started recording, Mr. Masego was here, as we are in his lovely space here. We are at Fantasy, guys, Fantasy Music in Matsulu. The studio is available for booking. If you are a recording artist or you have recording artists that you have signed under you, they're not signing artists over here, but the studio is available for you guys to come and book for hours, you know, and come with your producer. If you want Mr. Masego to produce for you, there's going to be extra charges. So you must reach out, check Matsulu Fantasy. Matsulu Fantasy is up for recording. You guys, when you do music, you need to have like good quality. You need to do your things proper. You know, there's AI now. How are you going to compete with AI when you're not even recording in proper studios?
Clean. And they're also hiring sound. Yeah. You can hire sound for your event. And like there's a lot going on, man. Just
reach out in the comment section, or if you want to check us out on the nets. We'll plug you. That's why we're here. So Mr. Masego was here just before we started recording. He drove out now. He was saying that because I had to ask him to also leave an opinion, would say men don't open up to women. Why? He said it's because there's certain things that when you open up to women, they're not going to respect you. There's certain information that when a woman has, after that, and that cuts deep. And that's very deep. I don't know, Ghostman. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Nah.
I do.
That there's certain things that you can't tell a woman.
No.
After
It's
that,
shy.
you are afraid she's not
done.
going to respect you anymore.
There are certain things, keep them to yourself. Take them to the grave. And like, because once you open up, the respect sometimes is not going to be there. And especially to certain stuff that you know that this one I cannot share with her. Do you understand me? You know, once I share this with my partner, it's done.
So to advise the brothers out there for a minute, how do they identify the information that doesn't have to be shared?
Ish. I can't say how to identify, but there are those stuff you know, man, you have done, man.
Let me say, just categorize, because we have financials, socials, health. Which one, if I can put it like that?
Ish.
You think they have to be open about their financials?
No. Okay, someone once said to me that don't show your partner your
Payslip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because sometimes once you show them your payslip, there's going to be a shift in terms of
How they look at you.
Exactly. And what they expect from you. And let's say maybe you were giving your partner maybe 500 every month. I'm just an example.
Yeah.
Once they start to see your payslip and they'll be like, damn it, this guy's getting a bag, Moose.
But I think we should make a disclaimer in terms of partner. Are we talking of girlfriend or a wife?
I think for now, let's put both.
Yeah, we have to.
But they're not in the same level, so I don't think we
No,
can.
it with where you're going, it's also one and the same thing, because it can be a girlfriend and a wife.
Okay.
But there's good girlfriends and bad girlfriends.
Yes.
There's bad wives and good wives.
Makes sense. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So I hear you. So guys, tell me, do you guys think that men does want to open up to women, but women have made it impossible for them to open up to them?
Yeah.
Are you guys saying that's or generally men don't want to open up to women? Or are you guys saying women are the problem? Guys, they are struggling, they're bottling things up, they want to be vulnerable, but they can't be vulnerable because when they get vulnerable to the women, when they become vulnerable to the woman is going to take that and weaponize that against them.
I think it goes both ways.
Okay.
Because remember, as a man, you are being recognized as manly. if you keep things to yourself.
So when you open up there, like you are soft now.
You are a cis. Yeah, you're too soft to be a man.
Jeez.
In a way. So hence I say it goes both ways. For some, they decided, you know what, nah, it's fine. For some, they wish they could just say, hey, 1, 2, 3. But because how you see it's like in terms of females,
Sure.
they can't even handle their own information. Majority, if today you decide, girlfriend wise, I'm gonna take my girlfriend out, buy flowers and everything, she's definitely gonna post. That's one. She's definitely gonna let her friends know.
Group
That's
chat.
another. They have group chats. You know that. My man did this. My man did that. Yeah, I understand. It's their business. You're doing it. You're doing these things to make her happy, and she can't keep it to herself. She has to, and it becomes a habit.
Instagram must know, dog.
Yeah, you understand? And it becomes a problem if you live life to a point where they must know. They must know. Oh, you can't keep it to yourself. Then it becomes a problem. A private life is not a secret life. So they can't keep a private life because they believe it's a secret life. Maybe you're hiding them. Can't. It's not like that. Because I believe every guy wishes they can do something for their lady without any other people knowing. Because it has to be so special that if she thinks about it, she can smile. But she can't smile because now if she shows it to the world, every other person has an opinion. Young Tol. It's their thing.
Yeah.
Now imagine if you lay your problem to that person. Obviously, she can't handle her own things.
So are you saying that as men we struggle to share our problems with our women because is that what you say?
Or they buy friendship with our stories sometimes.
Jeez, that's hectic.
Yeah, it happens like that because with majority of I'm not saying all, with majority of the females, every one of them wants to be relevant. And through relevancy, you have to come with something that trends. Remember, there was the thing in Indotamas.
Yeah.
Indotamas, and if Indotamas, it doesn't, it leave him out. All of a sudden, now people are posting their marriages. They just posted Indotamas, you followed Indotamas, they are getting married, and Indota doesn't.
I think there's a video of another lady that I saw on TikTok. She was doing these videos of always telling women, Ori, don't go for a guy like this. Don't go for a guy like this. Blah, 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 blah. People after a year, she's posting her engagement, she's getting married.
You see?
And people are like, how? We are taking your advice here, saying that, you mustn't
Judas.
you mustn't go for guys who are broke. You mustn't go for guys who are always nagging. Guys who are da-da-da-da-da. And when you're telling us you're getting married, how, sis? Like,
which category are you marrying?
exactly,
Are you getting married
exactly.
to? Yeah.
So there are those women who are like that, and sometimes it's hard to understand. Or how did we get here? Sometimes
I believe women don't understand themselves.
That's the thing. That's why they said women, they don't know what they want in life.
I feel like they don't understand themselves most of the time because they want flowers, but they're allergic to flowers. Bro, why would you want something that you're allergic to?
No, I saw my friend having flowers, so I also want flowers.
But you are not your friend. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
It looks nice
It's
on the
levels.
gram, guys.
That's the thing. So my friend will send to say, oh, look what my man got me. And now I'm texting my man, baby, when are you going to buy me flowers? Like, you'll be like, what the hell? You've never liked flowers. What do you want flowers?
You never mentioned flowers in your life.
Thank you.
So you guys are saying the problem with women is that the reason we can't share with them is that they are oversharing.
That's the thing.
That's one of the problems. Yeah.
One of the problem, actually. And the peer pressure, eh?
Yeah, I think women are the most people that are being affected by peer pressure. We are affected by peer pressure, cool, but not like women. Check your fashion sense. Now they are showing their, everywhere. It's normal to see that they print out. It's so normal. Like that's pride of another guy. Now everyone knows how the angles and everything.
Yeah.
besides that, Futsi, those things are less doing. They have these transparent outfits.
Eish, bro.
But I was so
Bro.
I was so flipping traumatized, dog. This other time, I was at Complex Wise. You see these dresses they order at Koshin. Those things, when the sign is behind you,
Exactly. You see everything.
dog, I saw things hanging there. I can't heal, dog, from that.
Is it something hanging?
Dog, I can't heal. Bro, like, seriously. And it's from a so-called local public figure, dog. I don't mention names, dog. Young tall. I can't. Every time I come across that person, that image pops up.
Yeah,
And I wasn't planning to see that thing,
The-
dog. I was there to chill and everything. Yeah, I understand. That's how deep the peer pressure is.
Hectic.
Dog, you shouldn't laugh. This thing is right.
Yeah, no, it's a serious issue, man. It's a serious issue, yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So the pressure is way too much for females than guys.
Yeah.
Hence, they're gonna post a trend today. Every female will wanna be part of it. But at some point, you must understand that check your life. Some other things should pass you.
Yeah.
It's fine. You don't have to have an opinion in everything. There was this other thing, trend wise, talking about men. There was a list of duties of guys should 1, 2, 3. A lot of people broke up with their people because I couldn't 1, 2, 3. Only to find out that the advisor, the advocate, is dating a person that doesn't 1, 2, 3.
It goes back to what Mr. Masego, the owner of this lovely
Yeah,
place, was
yeah.
saying just here before he left. That the problem with most people is that they take advice from people who are not even following their own advice.
Yes.
Bro.
He literally said that before he left. Said that's also the issue that's there in relationships. You know, especially when it comes to such issues as men and women. That someone will just be talking, but even they themselves, when they get home to their people, they are applying the opposite of what they said.
Dog, how do you say proudly you want to start something with someone that doesn't have zero to hide? That doesn't have, you chowing pizza, it's on the net. You're on the road, it's on the net.
So basically, you guys are saying that most men don't have a safe space. Women are not creating safe space for men.
man.
Yeah, I think, okay, just to give you an example, ne?
Yeah.
In all my relationships, there's only one relationship where my ex-partner sat down with me and was like, listen, I want you to talk to me. What is in your heart, what is in your mind. Share. What goes through your mind or what you face that you feel like you can talk about it.
Sure.
Talk to me about it now. And I asked her why. And she said, I feel like it's important because most of the time it's always you who's always asking me that, how are you? Are you okay? Is everything okay? But I've never asked you, how are you? Are you okay? Is everything fine?
Yeah.
Do you want to share something? It's only one relationship. The rest, it was always about what I need to do to the woman, what I need to give to my partner, make sure that my partner is happy. But even though maybe sometimes I'm broken, and no,
It's on you.
exactly.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to, because since I was told that I need to be a man,
You are on your own.
I'm on my own.
Sure.
But
So-
on that state, how do you know that's not a trap though? Because some will use that same statement as a trap for you to bleed out, and then they use whatever
I think
they can.
sometimes for you to know, okay, you might not know if it's a trap or not.
Okay.
So sometimes it's important that you don't always give out all.
Or check the space.
Check the space. Okay. She might ask, talk to me. You can just give out a 20-30% of what she must know.
Okay.
And then see how she's going to handle that 30%.
Then it's gonna.
If she's going to expose you, be like, okay, I'm still safe because I didn't tell her about certain other stuff that I didn't tell her. But if you can see, okay, she's a good person. That's what I'm saying, Uri. It's a good thing that we're mentioning it, Uri. It's not all women who are like that.
Yeah. Not,
Some of them, they will tell
probably.
you, no, listen, I understand you're a man, you're trying your best
Yeah.
to make sure that everything is fine, to make sure that I'm happy. But sometimes you need to also be worried about
Just
your
a flow,
well-being.
the bit.
Exactly.
It goes to what I want to bring next because I have to say this. If I don't say this, hey guys, baby, don't shy. So there's certain things that I'm currently going through that I'm dealing with and sorting them out and getting them out the way. Ne? My woman wants me to open up about those things. She wants me to take her into my confidence and bleed out and let her know that this is what's up, and then over time let her know like this is the update, this is the progress so far, and back to what you were saying, constantly her checking as well. How are you? But I'm like, no, I'm fine. Like, but in relation to those things, like, how are you? Like, honestly, and all that. So it brings us to the thing that not all women are like that. As we said, there's a percentage of women that wants you to open up, and they mean it. You understand? And they want to be there for you, and they don't want you to carry the load alone. They don't want you to go through it alone. And then there's another percentage of women who are like,
They want that to use it
open
against
up,
you, yeah.
and you open up, and they are supportive throughout the whole journey. But the moment in the relationship things goes out, say sadly or unfortunately,
Jeez.
you guys break up. Now they are like to the friends, go kala. So bengimbeketelela so mina futhi uma kuso bengimendela 1 2 3.
Eish,
You
imagine.
understand? So I don't know, in terms of with the experience that you guys have in the dating market, if we are to put it down into percentages, what would you guys say? What would you guys say it's the percentage of women who genuinely want the men to open up and be there for the men genuinely so, and the
2%
percent? How many percent?
2. 1, 2.
Me, I'll say 10%.
10%.
10 is too much.
Then 90. I think if you guys say 2 and 10, I'd lean more towards 10. 2, like, come on, bro.
No,
Are you saying we are so short of good women, gangaga?
yeah.
Jeez.
No, they are there, bro. Like,
You know, I'm gonna cook something.
Who have you been with, dog? I'm questioning the women you've been with. We know it's bad, but for you it's too bad.
Remember, if I say 2%, the question is 2% of how many?
oh, yeah, fairly we have to go there.
Yeah, 2% of how
But
many?
I'd lean more towards 90-10, as he was saying.
Exactly.
If it's
Also,
2%, 10%.
you know why I
98.
You know why basically I say 2. Firstly,
You've been hurt, boy.
no, it's not about me being head dog. Listen, firstly, our sisters are basically.
Boy, you've been through a lot.
It is-
I'm joking.
No, man, our sisters are basically influenced by the media.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's true.
Firstly, like, bro, like 98% of our sisters are basically, it's either they are influenced but they don't afford, but they are still influenced.
They're not showing it out, but once
Yeah.
they can, they will.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And another thing, there's a very few female camps that teaches females to become wives.
Thank you.
Because-
I saw something. Sorry to interject.
Yeah.
To interject. To continue. I saw something today, and it's been bugging my mind the whole day. Oftentimes we speak about men's conference. We also need a women's conference.
Yeah,
It has to be both.
it
ways.
has to be. Yeah,
The same way when we're getting married, the women will be seated down and babese bayamiyala. Even us on our side as men, us, the new generation of men, we are putting out there that we also need that.
Imiyalo to.
When we get married, siyafuna nathi kuyalwa,
Yeah.
and all that, because we are also in a world of 50-50 and things needs to be balanced. It has to be like a mathematics thing. What happens on the left
Happens
must
on the
happen
right.
on the
Yeah.
right as well. So we've been speaking a lot about men's conference, and a couple of people have been taking the initiative on the men's conference ideology. We also need a women's conference, because even such things, how to get a man to take you into his confidence, and also afterwards, how do you carry yourself when the man has taken you into his confidence? women conference in such a way that after a man has been vulnerable with you, no matter how heated the argument is, never use that against him,
Exactly.
because he will never ever again open
With
up
words.
to you.
Never.
Bro, like with words, dog. With words, dog. Like if you spit out that thing, you'll never swallow it again.
Yeah, that's why another thing that we will be needing to be done in those women conferences, if I was to add my 2 cents. I often have this thing that I say that when you are in a relationship has like ups and downs and
Yeah.
all that.
True.
Sometimes you guys are fight, sometimes you're arguing, sometimes it get heated, sometimes it gets to be all that, but never in a fight say things you cannot take back.
Yeah, that's true.
Dog, you know, Mina,
Ish,
personally,
that's
in,
very
in
important.
my
Yes,
relationship,
yes.
dog, Mina, I'm going to give you my 2 cents on my relationship. That's me. Irregardless of what happened or what the argument is about, if you don't mean it, don't say it.
Yeah.
Because if you say it, you'll never take it back.
Even after we've forgiven each
Yeah,
other.
if
Yeah,
you,
that's the thing.
imagine dog uslima wena. Go call you 2 minutes. And then we have to continue now.
There's no relationship.
There's
after
no,
that.
after that, there's no.
You understand how deep this thing is?
How am I going to
And then-
engage with that person
And then
in bed now?
on that statement, you're gonna tell me I was angry, but now you are not, and I'm still at 2 minutes, and I'm useless.
To hell with your anger.
You understand? If you don't mean it, bro, like don't say it.
Don't bring it to the
And
table.
that thing needs a certain level of maturity.
That's basically the whole concept with the women conference thing and the men conference thing, is to work on our maturity.
Because there's this statement
In
that
the
says
relationship.
a man never grows up. You know that concept? A man never grows up. A man has a child in him. There's always that concept. Hence, that's why men buy PlayStations while they have homes and kids and whatnot. But that statement, I feel like it's misinformed. It's very misinformed, because if your grandmother can stay with your grandfather for 72 years and you can't survive a 3 years relationship,
Yeah, that for me, that statement, I think I would say it's half true, it's half false, based on the content that I've seen earlier on today, very early today. There's a lady, I think she's smart. I saved the video. I didn't have enough time at that time to follow it through and watch it all, but I think she sounded smart for those 50 seconds I watched. You know, when someone has died, there's the thing of going with the tree and all that, and then bio lanza
or something,
and stuff. He says, as a man, there has to be, she said, as a man, there has to be a part of you or a certain stage in life where you get to die to the boy in you, and then you go and you fetch that boy, and you're like, I know we have trauma, I know we grew up badly, I know we grew up poor, I know we grew up seeing our father beating our mother, I know we grew up, our father was a deadbeat, I know we grew up, but now I'm here to take you to your last place and you need to rest and you are no longer needed anymore, and sorts of things. So I would say that statement is half true, it's half false, but also it comes to that statement that a boy never grows up and he must grow up and all that. It matters who says it more than anything. In a men's conference, we can say it because we men and we're raising each other up, but you cannot say that statement to me as a woman.
Yeah.
You are killing me when you are saying that statement to me.
Mina, I think in a few days, I don't know who I was talking to. I think in a few days back, I said, you know, there's a very thin line between a boy and a man and a wife and a woman or a lady. We can get a boy that has everything, but is still a boy.
Sure.
And we can get a lady that has everything, married and everything, but is not a woman yet. Because firstly, I think we have to, with that statement of men can't open up, I think we have a lot of girls that are married and they're not women yet.
Abakwathi kubamba likhaya.
Uyangithola?
Eletibi tasekhaya
They are
bakhiphela
not yet
ngaphandle.
women. Yes, they are female, but they're not women. And also on the men's side, we have a lot of boys that has wives and everything, but they're not yet men.
Yeah, that's true.
How these things works, bro, with what you're saying. Something happened in my relationship, not so.
A lot happened in your relationship, though. What's going on now?
But in a relationship, things happens every day, bro.
But it's a short space, so okay, it's fine.
Things happen every. It's a relationship.
Okay, sorry.
Two people together. Things happen. Things go down. It's not always honeymoon phase there. Hey, bruh. It's a relationship. So something happened in my relationship a couple of weeks back. With the thing that has happened, I couldn't tell my friend about it. The reason I couldn't tell my friend about it is because I was so embarrassed for my women for it. If I had told my friend about it and broken it down to my friend with how I perceived the whole thing and how I understood the whole thing, I was too embarrassed for my women. I was on the right, I believe, because that's how relationships go. She was on the wrong. But I was like, if I tell my friend this, hey, I can't. I'm too embarrassed for her.
It kills the image.
It kills the image, literally. That's what I said to myself. Then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna share it. We're just gonna work on it. We're gonna fix it, and then we're gonna move on. You understand? Till this day, my friend doesn't know about it because I was too embarrassed for her, for me too. You understand? So in a relationship, it goes like that. There has to be things about your partner that you protect your partner on from your friends.
From the not from your friends per se, but from the world.
It starts from the friends, then to the public, then to the whole world. You understand? It cannot be that you share everything about your partner.
Bro.
You understand? There's also situations where your partner takes you to their confidence.
Bro, like I don't understand personally the couple that fights and then everything is on live Instagram, Facebook or whatever.
Jeez, boy.
I don't understand that concept. Like, why are you putting it out there? Maybe someone's out there understand it better. Maybe I have my low IQ. It's cool, but I don't understand. Like, why does the public has to know? See, there is this thing that happened to that outsurance guy.
Yes, Katlego.
Yeah,
I think it's Katlego.
Oh, that
bro.
yeah, that was embarrassing.
I was like,
that was bad.
This can be sorted without the media.
Yeah, that was bad.
Same with the Mlindo one recently.
Yeah, that one very.
Mlindo did something. I don't know about that one.
No, the baby mama. Is it the baby mama?
Yeah, it was the girlfriend and baby mama of Mlindo. Things went down. They were fighting. That lady, I don't know if it's a baby mama or baby mama girlfriend, but it's a baby mama and a girlfriend, whatever thing. She got online and she was like, yeah.
Within the fight?
Yeah, and she got online and she was like, Mlindo magatsagiwe uyabuya uyatikakela and all sorts of things.
And Mlindo is a public figure. Though.
Thank you.
That's
Mlindo's money depends on the public.
100%.
Now Mlindo can't afford to support the child and then you say he's a deadbeat.
But you
fumbled his bag.
Thank you. You fumbled the bag. That's the thing. Like sometimes it needs, and she later on apologized.
But the news are out there. You can't revert.
Recently, if I'm not mistaken, Mlindo posted her. It means things are cool there, but we haven't forgotten. There's a couple that I've watched fighting online sometime. Don't know, 2 years back, 1 year back. It was nasty. It was very nasty. But then over time, they fixed things and they went on. I looked at those fights.
How do we, as a public, remember my dog, if you're a public figure, in a way, we have your back. Your back depends on us. So you can't share too much, man.
Yeah, as people we're different, bro. There's some people who don't think, man, like before they do something.
Because remember, that things, if on that state that we're talking about, your lady is not matured enough to handle your problems, like if you have to bleed out. Let's say, for instance, let me just make a typical scenario. You get raped by a lady, because now it seems like you can't get raped by, you get drugged, you get used, and then in the morning you see pictures and then you didn't consent to that thing.
They rape us.
Identify it as what? As rape. You can't for some men you can't report it. because it feels like, you know how our officers works. You tell your lady before those things comes out, like I said, this thing happened. And even if you come across the pictures, you can see someone that didn't consent, like, this person is dead alive.
We've seen videos online.
Yeah. And then your lady doesn't have that IQ to process this thing. You come across an argument, ishugeli pelile, you don't have 30 rand to buy 1 kg. Yeah, vele, kufanele, angithi vele bayakurepa wena. You understand? That thing is my trauma, Joe.
With that, bro, one of the things that needs to happen in relationship for both men and women, we need to stop the thing. I would say, usisi masesihluka nekusasa, she stands up there pointing fingers at me. So kuqala unathuma PVD,
Eish.
kuqala unathuma underwear.
Yeah, I wanted that one.
We need also some men, it's a small percentage of men, but you guys are there and some of you are watching this thing. Need to stop this thing also kusasa when things have gone south. Senhlukene no sisi, you're like, yeah, ngakuthola ungayat ne Brazilian. We need to do better as people. We need to move away from that. We need to shy away from that.
A similar scenario happened, you remember, I believe you remember, of a public couple.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, a public couple. They were lovely and everything on the media. Then fights happened. But they made statement about each other's genitals, dog.
To the extreme.
To the extreme, not just G highlights, but deeply. I'm like, bro, do you understand that we're not gonna look at you both the same? And now they are together and they are happy. They seem happy.
That's
I
the thing.
believe.
Like, what happens now when you go in public, bro? Like, you lost the whole
and then
aura.
on
you
this
had.
other time,
Yeah, you lose your whole aura.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
This other time, I don't
Those
know where I
guys
was
don't.
going.
Those guys don't have aura at all. Jeez, the ones he's speaking about, they've lost all aura. They are on minus aura as we speak.
And then this other day, I was pulling up somewhere late. And then now I see the brewers drunk as fuck.
Imagine.
But the ladies there taking care of the guy. And I was like, guys, if you're going to talk bull of each other, I think you should do us a favor and break up. Because what you are doing is not good. Imagine, for instance, I'm just making it up myself now. If the guy was not confident enough to be like, you know what, my genitals are this way. And then you're like, it's cool. You are with me, I'm with you. Now we all know. Because you said it. And you know it better. We don't know.
Yeah,
I understand. Now the guy can't walk tall in the public.
No.
you have to walk with your head down now, shoulders down, head down.
Now you're hiding your face. You're wearing hoodies. You're wearing caps.
And you're not even Kanye West. Imagine.
Like-
dog.
And you know, with this thing, guys, we are in June, and June is considered a
Youth month.
No.
What?
It's a youth month in South Africa, but worldwide, it's considered as a men's mental health month.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice timing, dog.
Thank you. That's why we have the
About
topic
time.
on board. So most men are struggling to open up to women because of such things that we are mentioning here.
Yeah.
But for their mental health, they have to offload. They have to open up.
But wait, dog.
That's where I'm going, and I want Ghost Lady to try, Ghost Men to try and give some clues as to if men cannot open up to their women because of these things that we've been mentioning, where can they open up? Because at the end of the day,
They need to offload.
they need to offload. We don't need this thing of men bottling things up, and then one of the good
Hey,
days,
dog,
they
it gets too
explode.
much. Yeah, you explode. Yeah.
We don't want that.
I've been a victim of explosion, so I know how exploding feels. So I know.
We don't want you exploding again. bro.
Wow, no.
So where must men open up if they cannot open up with their partners?
Aish, for me, I'm gonna speak on my side. How I used to open up before. The first person that I used to call was my mother, and then actually after my mom passed, the only thing that I used to do, I used to open up just by just praying. That's it. That's all. Because I've learned something that all this time when I was all this time. Once you pick somebody that you said, this person I'm selecting that I'm going to be opening up to. Sometimes you need to trust the person in the highest level that even tomorrow, if me and this person we fight, I'm safe. She's not, or he's not going to expose me.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes it's very tricky to say, hey, I'm going to trust this person because he's my friend. The friendship can end tomorrow. And now you're at home, you'll be like, yes.
They're gonna buy
Yo, I
other
wonder-
friendships with your news.
Exactly. I wonder what this girl now is going to do now with that information that I told him about me. Like, that's the thing. That's the problem. So sometimes there are things, certain things that there's someone who even said that I stopped telling people my problems. Now ChatGPT knows all my problems.
Jeez.
Because I decided what? To open up on ChatGPT, told ChatGPT because I know ChatGPT is a very actually, it's not even a human being. I'll just share everything there. Rather than trusting a human being who's that tomorrow they're going to turn up on me and then they will change.
But can I ask something? Do you think guys should consider therapy?
Yeah, they should. As men, we go through a lot, man. I'm going to give you an example that a man, it's a story that happened, I think it was year before last. A man who found out that all his 7 kids are not his. The man, what he did, do you know what he did? He didn't speak. That's the problem about us as men. Once we think something that we want to do, we don't think twice, we're going to do it. That's the thing about us. We don't think twice. If I said, I found out her, or maybe my partner cheating, if I said I'm going to shoot that guy, I have a gun, I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to shoot the guy. The guy found out that 7 of his kids are not his. 7 of them. They are not his. Do you know what the guy did? Went out, actually confronted the woman. She's not speaking. He said, oh, so you're not speaking. It's okay. No, it's fine. You have made a laughing stock out of me
bro.
in this whole community.
Imagine.
It's fine.
7.
So what the guy did, the only thing that was in his mind now is to commit suicide. The guy went straight to the N4, just on the road there, until the one car hits him. It was a trending thing, man. There was a video where the guy just stood in the middle of the N4 like this. Cars were going like this at first, until there was this one car that just came through. And it was piling up. The guy died. Just because of that. So there are certain things that, I don't know, man. Like,
imagine the sacrifices the guy
imagine.
did.
Do you understand?
Like,
That's the
I'm
thing he's
feeding
thinking
my
about.
family only to find out that my family is another man's family.
Do you understand
Or
me?
another guy's family, because it could be like multiple
we,
fathers.
as men, we need therapy, a serious one. Even though maybe some men, they are not open up. I'm talking about a therapy for a married couple. You find that a woman she's the one who's speaking more than the guy. And the therapist will be like, sorry, sir. Do you have anything to say? No, I'm good. No, I'm fine. The woman, she's the one. Hey, know this. The guy is just sitting there. What's the use? If I open up here, she's going to use that against me. Even in therapy. So there's a therapy that men needs, like alone.
Individually,
go.
yeah.
Thank you. Alone, go. Because once you go with your partner, even if I want to open up,
There are things you can't say.
I know when you go back home. Oh, so you didn't tell me about this. So you
Awutsheli, uprefer ukutshela abantu ongabazi.
Thank you.
Hey.
So it's better for a man to just go through a therapy alone, man. Or sometimes if you feel like you can't talk to anybody, just go somewhere, man. Speak to the trees and everything.
Get drunk
Cry.
and get the bartender
Thank
there.
you. Do you understand me? Maybe you feel better and everything. But just do something, because release whatever that is in your mind, because, dude, as men, some of us, men actually, the thing about us, when we think of doing something, we're going to do it. That's the thing about us. If you think of, if I found her cheating, I'm going to shoot the guy. And that is going to be on our mind. Immediately I find her shooting, I'm shooting her. That's it. That's the problem.
That's deep, Joe.
Yeah, no. So we need therapy as men. We definitely need
Individual therapy.
Individual, not with partners or a wife. Individual.
Not a couple's therapy.
No.
An individual therapy.
Yeah. But it's going to be, I think sometimes it's also important who to pick to be somebody that you can call a therapy. And
No, there's
some
professional therapy.
Yeah, there are those
Yeah.
ones, there are men that are, it's very hard. Some of them, they will tell them, it's very hard to crack this man. So even if maybe he's alone, sometimes some of them, they are not used to sharing their stories. So they will need that person who will crack their eyes. They'll be like, okay, now I can speak about my stories.
No, you know, bit of advice. I believe, I don't know if every clinical program is doing these things. I don't know. But ours is doing it. Like we have like sort of free therapy. I haven't been there. I don't know how the experience goes. Some recommend it, some doesn't. I don't know. But to the ones that provides the therapy as a therapist in qualification and everything, I would really advise to take their profession seriously.
Yeah.
Because we are experiencing more suicide, more homicide.
Especially on men.
Yeah,
Eish, bro.
due to these things. One thing that broke me, dog, there was this guy that slit the throat of his girlfriend. That green and white T-shirt.
Stripes T-shirt.
Yeah, he made a video.
Kanizwa nilizwa ngesihluku.
Yeah, a Zulu guy.
Kunjani makanje?
Ish, bro, that thing broke me because in the back of my mind, I was like, yeah, the guy killed someone. Let me just shift that aside for a second. What happened?
Yes.
What drove
He exploded.
Yeah.
the guy to that extent?
He
You know why
exploded.
I in a way related to this is because I talked to you many times about this thing. I was almost in a similar situation. The only thing that saved me is that they locked the door. If the door wasn't locked, would I be here? I don't know. Because I wouldn't know what would have happened in that room. Because I somehow exploded. How? I don't know. I was in myself at that time. My mind came back after 15 minutes behind the door. I was like, hey, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, I understand. So that guy didn't have that 15 minutes that
Nope.
I had.
Nope.
So in a way, something happened. And it was piling. You know, let me just tell you things about piling up. With piling up, you would do things to me, being unappreciative while I do the best and everything. And that thing won't trigger me in a way.
Yeah.
And then you would just not receive my one missed call or return my missed call. And that thing will explode everything that has piled up behind my back. That's how this thing is. And remember, I haven't been speaking about these things. And I've been packing them. I'm going to be fine. Now I've been feeding something that doesn't supposed to be fed.
It's a hard one.
Yeah.
It's a big one. But also, guys, men don't want therapy. Men say they don't want to go to a stranger and speak of their problems.
But that's a social thing. That's what social is telling us. Kwamele ube indoda.
the
It's a social
society
thing.
is feeding
Yeah.
us
The society is feeding us that.
that.
Kwamele ube indoda.
So you guys will highly advise for men to go to therapy.
Bro, if
Like seriously.
if
And
there's,
then
there's a public clinic, go ask about this thing.
if a guy is like that typical traditional guy and
Are you gonna die, my guy?
does not believe in going to speak about his life and his problems
gonna
to a
die,
stranger,
dog.
what will you guys suggest that the guy do?
He's
Go
gonna
speak-
die.
Go speak to the tree then.
Yeah, because you're gonna die.
At the end of the day, you need to speak about it. You need to speak about it. Because once you start keeping it to yourself,
Yeah.
it's going to eat you. Every day it's eating you. Speak about it.
Yeah, and you know what's the funny part? The reason they do these things, abuse and what, if you can recheck the guys that abuse their females and everything, it's not trauma from the one that they're with. It's trauma from previous relationships. They never spoke about those.
GBV starts from there.
Yeah,
DJ.
EGBV is not influenced by the relationship that you're in. This one is the blowing up point. But it's being fed from 2-3 relationships back.
Some they grew up in a family where the father used to beat the woman.
Yeah, like,
Do you understand me? Where the father used to beat the mom, and he grew up in that mentality of,
You
so
see.
it's right for me to be.
and
hit a
then
woman.
that person never got an opportunity to like lay it out and then be advised of how life should be.
So that's the problem. So we need to speak. Even though maybe it's hard for when they told us when we were young, or men must not be weak, you must not cry. We need to do that.
I think those who are within the social factor should, because they are more experienced in that sector, they should figure out a way. Because the ways that they use now, they're not working though.
And then on the ground, us as men on the ground, what can we do to help each other? Because it's a big thing, and you are saying that GBV also comes from that.
Yeah, part of it, yeah.
what can we do us as men on the ground to help each other?
It's tricky to mention what can we do because we also victimize each other, dog.
I'm talking about, it's even hard for guys as guys, let's say we are 5 of us. We're sitting down.
Yeah, we don't open up, dog.
Yeah, it's hard for us to say, my wife is... no.
Bro, even besides marriage, though, I once had this guy, we were chilling and then we had a similar situation. Like, why can't we just like speak up and help each other grow? And someone was like, you know what, my brother, it's easy for you to say because maybe you're blessed enough to have friends that are really your friends. And so on. Some of us, if you say, except Brawam, my toiletries are like chai, assist, they're going to buy your toiletries. But you're not going to rest. Because they're going to tell everyone, you see this guy, I bought him 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and that thing fucks up your ego. So opening up is not necessarily about opening up to women. It's like opening up in general.
I think personally I'd say if you are a guy, try and find someone that you can trust, someone that you can open up to, because not opening up is not the solution.
Bro, that's
If-
like feeding the devil, dog.
You're feeding the beast. So if you a guy and you are not opening up to your partner for obvious reasons, us guys we know, and you can't go to therapy because maybe you don't believe in therapy, fair enough. But I'd still say, I don't know, maybe your mother, if you are still blessed to have your mother around, or maybe your sister, or maybe your little brother,
Dude,
or
we have
maybe your
elders within
friend,
the community.
maybe anyone. Just try to find maybe your pastor, anyone. Just try to find someone
Talk to someone.
that you can trust, that you can open up to, someone that you know that if it's too much, I can go and offload on this person. And it's even way better when you have someone that you offload to and they offload onto
that's
you.
true.
And it's an
a give and take
exchange.
situation.
Yeah, it also kind of gives a little bit of security because we have trust issues.
Bro,
a
we can't
little
even
bit of
trust our own parents.
a little bit of security that you know my dirty laundry, I know your dirty laundry. If I offload to you and you offload to me,
Bro, the thing is that it goes deeper to a point where you can't even trust your own parents.
Yeah.
we must try and find someone. There has to be
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah, there
because
has to be.
It cannot be that as men we keep on exploding and we keep on adding to the statistics of GBV. We keep on exploding and we keep on adding to the statistics
that thing is
of
not nice,
suicide.
man.
We keep exploding and add to the statistics of homicide and all sorts of things.
You know,
we need to speak.
Another thing that Masego mentioned
Sure.
before he left, he said, for men to be open, it victimizes them to being taken out, to be killed.
Yeah.
Because imagine telling your lady that you have let me say 10 milli.
A life cover
Yeah,
insurance
10
that's going
million
to
life-
pay out 10 million.
And then now your lady is looking at the Ferrari. I'm like, I can afford this.
She's looking at you, she sees a 10 million now.
Imagine.
Eish. You see this? So it gets very tricky. Yeah, it gets very. You would wanna, offload. And it's nice, man, to talk to your partner, man. It's nice and to be on the same page with your partner.
What would you guys advise to women, especially around this topic of us guys being vulnerable and us guys opening up? Ghostmen, what would you guys advise women?
Hey, give us some grace, man.
How should women conduct themselves around that?
Have mercy
Around
on us.
such
Like,
topics?
yeah, man, like the only advice is just please, man, like be first of all be patient with us. We sometimes as men we are coming from different
So
backgrounds.
you saw what happened when Nandi Matita
Aish.
came out and said, "Give black man grace."
Yeah.
They went on her.
They went on.
Nandi
it.
Madida,
Nandi Matita's ex-Bantwini's wife.
Yeah, they
she said
attacked her.
She said, "Give black men grace. South African black men, give them grace."
that's deeper than the
They are
statement.
going through a lot.
Yeah,
That's what she
deeper than
said.
the statement. dog.
They went for her. It was
Women,
big.
they came
went,
out. They were saying,
they went for
what
her.
what grace? To
And
this
it was,
ungrateful
you know what I
woman.
like about that statement that you just said? It's from a lady that went that just recently went on a divorce thing or what if I'm not mistaken.
No, Nandi Matita's ex-Bantwini's wife.
Oh, okay,
Nandi
okay.
Matita.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are mixing it up.
Yeah, mixing
no,
it
not
up.
Minnie
No.
Dlamini, though.
Ah!
So you were saying,
Yeah, but they must just
they
give
must
us some grace.
give us
man.
grace.
Be patient with us, and
It's still new, man.
thank you. And sometimes we're grown to be told, don't be a weak man.
Don't cry.
Don't cry and everything, But you see that statement, Mina, I raised it a long time ago, and I decided, you know what? If I have to cry, I'm gonna cry. It's fine. But women, please be patient. Have some grace on black men because, hey, we're going through a lot. Even though we don't talk, man, it's a lot that is happening.
It's nice to be with what you're saying. It's nice to be in a relationship where you don't only have like physical support from your wife or dreams of vision support, but you also have vision support from your from your women.
partner, yeah.
From in your partner is there supporting you, and she's also in a sense being your emotional support.
Yeah, but if that's the statement, dog,
In
boldly so,
in-
I'm gonna say maybe I'm one of the blessed people in life.
I wanted to ask you because
I'm still going to shit, dog.
because you are when sifuna kuthungisa soon azidlali la.
Yo, bro,
So I wanted to ask
I've
you
been
that.
to the darkest places, dog. Like, for a minute, I lost hope. Like, for a minute, I was like, it's chai.
Yeah.
It's chai. Because phambili nasemuva labakhulile basho njalo phambili nasemuva kuyafana. Either you go front or you go back, it's still the same. There's no different. But through that support, and I feel like that's the only, or I won't say only, but one of the places that I could be as vulnerable as I can be.
So in your closing statements, man, in your closing words, what would you advise to the ladies? Because as you were saying, as you just said now, that for you when you were going through it, that was the only place where you could be vulnerable.
Yeah.
What could you advise to the ladies? Because we know ladies are what. We've said all sorts of things, but we still need them. Those that can come back, we need them to come back. Those that can still make few adjustments, we need them to make the few adjustments.
You know what I can tell my sisters?
Sure.
In media, firstly, I'm going to talk about the media first.
Mm-hmm.
In media will not put a ring on your finger. And in media is more like a thing that's made to convince you what's life. But through that thing, that's not life, as they put it. It's like in media, it's like a movie. You choose your character. You choose who you want to be.
True.
You understand? That's not the reality. Our sisters, I believe they should sit down and decide. Because you can't be a person that wants to be Mages Bani or get married and still behave like a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't have goals of being a wife and behave like a girlfriend. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
Okay, no, I hear you. They should leave social media and feminism and all that, and be there and be their emotional support for their partners.
Bro.
And then also Babin is Fuba, partner ya being a Shertino Nabo, then they share with the world and
Thank
all
you.
that. And then also we are saying in this conversation that women mustn't take the things that their man tells them in confidence
And use them.
and then weaponize them against them,
Yeah.
and use them
man.
to manipulate
Yeah.
them,
Don't
use
do
them
that.
to disrespect them,
Otherwise you
use
won't know shit
them
about
to
your
look
man.
down on them.
Yeah. Otherwise, you won't know nothing about your man.
We were here as a bunch of men discussing this, and I hope our sisters are listening,
Yes.
and I hope that they are learning some of the
Please.
things that we didn't mention. Guys, in the comments,
Yeah.
write them down.
Yeah,
The sisters
yeah.
will be watching the comments. Let them know why is it that we can't open up to them, and what is it that they need to change so that we can open up to them.
Yeah, man.
And also, we're signing out. If you have anything that you feel like we left out as a man, because we're here speaking for brothers, write it down in the comments. Other than that, if you're still here, we love you. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like, to comment,
Yeah,
to subscribe,
and-
to share, hit the
yeah.
notification bell. From us, this is it. We
Fantasy
out.
Studios, don't forget.
We are
Wall.
at Fantasy Music.
Yeah.
Halala.
Away.
Lost the struggles. Good games on the studio struggle. All the on the match, from the match.